Hello everyone, my name is Sakshi from Glam Studios and I am your trainer, and today I will teach you a ramp look, and it is also called a fantasy or a creative look. So ramp look basically is a look that is created by fashion designers or jewelry designers, basically designers, and they're created on runway models and for fashion shoots, for print magazines, and for ads, or fantasy looks. If you have seen any fantasy looks on Instagram with lots of colors, lots of glitters, lots of graphic liners, so this look has various versions to it, and it is a ramp look is a diversified name in itself, and there is no limit to creating a ramp look, to creating a fantasy look. So I'll be sharing my version of fantasy look, ramp look with you, and I'll start with prepping my skin. I've prepped my skin very well with toner and a moisturizer, cream based moisturizer, and now I will do my eyes first, and I will set my brows. So as you can see, I've started from the middle, not from the starting, because this creates a artificial look and it becomes patchy if you start from the starting. And you should always start from the middle and take it towards the end, because that's the correct way of doing it. And if you start from let me just show you an example of when you start from the starting, what happens. So when you take the product here, this becomes like this, and if you can see the difference between both the two eyebrows, I mean, you can clearly see the result, which is better and which is not. So I'll just erase this and I'll do it again, and this time from the middle. So if you have a very thick brow, you can just fill up the gaps and not do the outlining part. For more natural effect, you can brush them with a spoolie. As my brows are not properly groomed today, so don't worry, I'll cover them up. Yeah, there's always a trick, there's always a hack to everything when it comes to makeup. So it looks well maintained right now, but as you can see, there's a little growth downwards. I'll cover this up. So I'm taking concealer 2 shades lighter to my skin tone to highlight my eyes, because I'm doing my eyes first for this ramp look, and I will highlight my brows. So I'm playing with a lot of colors today, and I love playing with colors on my eyes. So concealing your eyes is important, because this will when you apply the colors, when you apply the eyeshadows on your eyelid, the pigment will be amazing. The pigment and the colors you will put will show more pigment as compared to the colors when you put them before concealing. So when someone says that a very high-end quality of eyeshadow palette is not working on their eyes, it's just because they have not properly concealed their eyes, and maybe because they not have the right technique to blend them and right technique to put on the color on the eyelid. But with right technique and right tools, you can create every look. So I'll blend the concealer. Always use a damp beauty blender. Now I'll lock the concealer with the powder. Take a small powder brush and lock your eyelids. So for starters, I'm using a light pink shade to cover up my eyelid. Since this ramp look has no limit to it, you can create anything with any colors. Just make sure the colors you use complements each other. Make sure you don't use too dark colors on the inside, because it will not look good, and your eyes will look small, and it will create a illusion of small eyes, which no one wants. So I'll take the colors to the top. Now with a small dome brush, I'll create a line over my crease. I'm taking a purple shadow, and I'm starting from here. Make sure you're blending everything well. Same way I'll do it on my left eye. So I'm not talking much while doing this, because this very step is really tricky. I'm creating a wing effect for my eye. I will take the color little down. It will make my eyes look more bigger. Now as you can see, there is a harsh line and you need to blend it. So I'm blending that harsh line. So you must be thinking, where will I flaunt this type of eye look? So if you have seen, this type of eye looks will be seen in magazines, or crazy runway makeup if you have seen, or on Instagram if you have seen bloggers and influencers doing this. It's kind of a viral eye look, wherein you create a high wing, create a long wing on your eye. And so yeah, and I will blend it gently. I will blend it, and even if it takes a long time blending, or eyelids take that time, because if your eyeshadow is not blended properly, your makeup won't look good. Even doesn't matter if you have chosen the right colors, if you have chosen the right design, but if you have not blended, the shadows won't look good. Now that I've blended the eyeshadow, I will cut the crease. I have again put the concealer. I will dab the powder on the eyelid to conceal my concealer, and so that's how it looks like right now. More clean, and as compared to this, it looks more clean. I'll do the same with this eye. Make sure your crease is equal. This must look tricky, you guys, but with practice you can all achieve this look. I'll again dab the concealer. Be careful when you dab in the inner corner. Again, I will set my eyes. So this part is done. Now I will do more colors. I'll start by creating a wing effect. I leave a little area. Now I will fill the black shadow in the corner. So blend in properly in the inside, and as you can see, there is a broad line I have created. We can always adjust it afterwards. So the fantasy look doesn't have limits, as I said, and you can also create something different in this and something different in this. I mean, why not? So as you can see, the wing is more out from this arc, from the eyebrow part, and from here also we will do the same. You just need a guide, that's it. Now I'll fill the black inside. So as I said, there is no limit to this kind of look. You can create anything you want. You know, you can create half crease, you can create full crease, you can create makeup hair also, you can do anything with the ramp look, because there's freedom of doing makeup. You can imagine things, you can imagine anything, and you can create it on your face. You can also use face paints for this kind of makeup look. Now I'll take a purple color again, and put it on the corner before the center part, and not taking on the area I have left. So the same goes for this eye. So I've placed the purple and blended it well with the black. So for the inside you can use bright shades, and for now I will be using blue color. Let's see how it comes out. Make sure your brushes are clean and you're not mixing any colors, okay? This will not look good, and if the colors are mixed, they will not look good, right? So now I'll take a sky blue color and place it here. Oh god, but look at the pigment. If you have not concealed your eyes, this pigment won't look as good as it is right now. I'm taking the color till the corner. If you have done any dark shade in the inner corner, it won't have looked this good. So make sure you're using the right color scheme, and you are gently putting the eyeshadow. So as you can see, I put the blue shadow. Now one thing that is not looking good is, what can you guess? The blending is not looking good right now because I have not blended these two colors well. So for that, you can take a small blending brush, right? So a clean blending brush, and you can dab this area, the center line where the two colors meet. You can dab the area. So can you see the difference in both the two? This is more blended and this is more harsh. So we will blend this also. So now the special twist in this eye look is a white liner, a white kajal, and the gap I have left in these eyes, I will fill them with a white liner or kajal or aqua liner, basically something that is smudge proof, because when you open your eyes frequently it will get smudged with the eyeliners, with the eyeshadows downward and upward, so it would look very untidy and very messy. So I'll take a white liner. Always start with the end in these type of liners. So I have done the liner part on both my eyes and it looks really amazing right now. I've taken the eyeliner towards the inner corner and I've filled all the gaps that I have created for this twist only. I mean, this has made my eyes look more amazing, and in a few minutes while I'll complete my base, I'll be runway ready. So now for the lower lash line, I will conceal my eyes first, under eyes. I have taken a dark concealer rather than the orange one to hide my dark circles. I mean, I don't have much, but this will conceal my under eyes. See how quickly I have created this pointed effect. So I'm putting the base because it's important to put the base in the under eye lower lash line, because as you have created the shadows, you have created the liners above, you need some concealer before you use the eyeshadows in the lower lash, because same way it will not take much pigment if you don't cover, right? So it's important to conceal. So with the setting powder, I'll lock my under eyes. Now for the under eye shadow, you can use something dark, like you can use black or purple. You have done like in the outside, you have did black and purple. You can do the same thing in the under lash, lower lash line. You can play with black and then purple, and then you can play with blue. But for something extra and for something more dramatic, you can play with more different colors, like something that is contrasting to these two colors. You can play with that, or even if you don't want something like that, and you can always try the color you have used in the transition. Like I've used a pink color in the transition, I can use that same pink color in my lower lash line. So I'll use the same pink color but with a twist again. So I'll take a shimmer purple color and place it on my lower lash. So the lower lash is important in this kind of look, or even everything, or even any kind of eye look you create. Lower lash line is important, because if you don't create a lower lash line with eyeshadow, the look won't be completed. So I have placed the purple shimmer color Now I will blend it. You have to blend every eyeshadow. You have to blend every eyeshadow you place on your eyes. So for that, I will blend this with a transition color, pink color. So I'll again take a blending brush and I'll take the pink shadow. I'll blend it. So can you see the difference in both the two eyes? I mean, there's a proper difference visible in both of them. Like this one is more blended and gets more smooth finish rather than this one. So in this kind of looks, highlighters play a really important role. And for highlighter, the highlighter I'll use will be here in the inner corners. You can go with silver highlighter. This eye look is completed now, and there's only one thing that is left in this look, that is your false lashes. So I'll teach you to put your false lashes also, and always take lashes which has band, really thin bands. Okay, thin band lashes are good to place on the eyes because they will not get detached from your eyelids. Okay, so as I have this lash which has a very thin band, and always curve the lashes like this before using it. Take your eye glue and eyelash glue and place it on the top of your band. Okay, place it like this on the top of your band. So very less goes a long way. So now you have put the glue on your lash. You can again curve it. Don't place the lash like this on your eye. It should always be curved like this, and leave it for 30 seconds to let the glue partially dry, and after 30 seconds you can place your false lashes on your eye, and make sure you have measured the band with your eye. And if you have not measured, measure it and cut it from the end. Never cut it from the starting. The starting point is where the lash begins with the smaller size, right? Where the smaller size is, like this is the smaller size. So this is your starting, and this will go in your inner corner. This starting will go in your inner corner, and this end will go on the outer V. Okay, so I will close your eyes and place in the center. Attach it on the out and inner corner. See how simple it is. place it in the middle first. So now that I've done my eyes and they look really pretty, what say? They look really pretty right now, and this is my type of, ramp look. You can create anything, you can imagine anything and create it on your eyes. Just a single shadow or just a single eyeliner to a, really mix and match of eye colors. This all comprises of a ramp look. And so that's it for my eye look and how to place the eyelashes. So now I'll complete my base and come again. So guys, I'm complete with my base and my lipstick. As you can see, I have applied a bold purple lipstick for this look because this look has various versions to it, and this is my version of a ramp look. So how do you guys like this look? And so this is all from my side today, and I hope you enjoyed making this lovely fantasy look too. And thank you. Bye guys.